Hey, hey, folks. This is not an official Live with Les. It is a test as we prepare for the first Sharethon for Real Southern Gospel Radio coming up on Monday and Tuesday of next week. So a week from this very moment, we'll be eyeball deep in the Sharethon. But we're trying to do several things. And so we bought a piece of equipment and some lines and some bells and whistles and whatnots and thingamabobs and so forth. And we've got them all connected, we think. So we're going to do some testing of some things. The goal is to be able to run the radio station live with me talking live on the air instead of the pre-produced stuff that you hear every day on the radio, while at the same time bringing you into the studio with us doing the Live with Les. So that's the goal. So we're going to see if we can meet that goal right now. So if you're listening to Real Southern Gospel Radio, why don't you turn it on right now? Turn it on. Okay. Hit your app, turn it on. And I've got Isaac here with me. Got a question for him. What's going on the air right now live? Auto DJ. So is there a song playing now?
I'm not listening to it. So.
Can you get something plugged in where you can hear? Let's see. He's going to get a headphone here. See if we can't get him listening to some things. I don't like interrupting a song in the middle of a song. I want it to finish. Then we'll start doing our testing. Hello, Mike Smith. Hello, Patty Graham. And there's a few others on here with us. This is apt to be funny, because we're just testing a bunch of equipment and a bunch of stuff. And so about to the end of a song. What song's being played? Just out of curiosity.
Perry's, This Old Sinner Testifies.
Oh, it's a good one. The Perry's, This Old Sinner Testifies. Oh, Chris Champion just answered that. Thank you, Chris. How you doing, Chris? I've got Tammy working on a little promo thing online for your Champs Favorites or Champs Faves or whatever you called it, for your show, which the first one is going to be with Scoot Shellnut of the Dixie Echoes, the second Saturday of April at 1 Central, 2 Eastern. I hope my memory serves me correctly there. And it was, Chris, it was great. Tell me when we're about to, what do we got? About how many seconds do you think?
Encore.
Oh, big old encore. So it's a live thing.
No, it's studio.
Oh, studio. Okay. Okay. So false ending and encore is two different things. My buddy Isaac's learning radio stuff. Anyway, Chris, man, honestly, and I mean it. I'd tell you if I didn't mean it. I'd say, Chris, I don't know, man. It was great. You did a great job hosting it. Scoot was fantastic. It was awesome.
Remember, there'll be the delay, so I won't be able to.
Yeah. We got some delay things we're going to be looking at here too.
Last line.
Christopher Dotson says, I'm great. How about you guys? Doing well, Christopher. Thank you. Hello, Nicholas Wilkie. Good to see you, sir.
We are live.
And we are live now. So for those of you who are listening to the Real Southern Gospel Radio app, we are doing some testing of some new equipment. So I'm literally live right now with you on the air. This is not pre-produced, as the things that you hear on the radio station are pre-produced. This is not. This is live. And I'm live at the same time on Live with Les if you're watching the video feed. And so what we're wanting to do there, okay, we've got my son shaking his head at me that something's not on. Oh, I think they probably didn't know about the delay, did they? Yeah, there'll be a delay. So here's the deal. I'm doing this so if you want to, as we do the Sharethon, if you want to be with us and watch what's going on, then you can just have the video feed up and turn the volume down and listen to the radio station. Now, if we have someone live with us in the studio, or they're on with us with a video feed live with me on Live with Les, then you can turn that up and the radio station down. So you may have to turn one up and one down from time to time and volley back and forth if you want to get the entire experience of the radio show, as well as being in the studio with me here on Live with Les. So a little bit of work on your end, but it might be pretty cool. So because we will have some guests with us in the studio, we will have many guests with us via video on the video screen, and everything that's going on when the music's not playing on the radio station, anything that's going on with us on Live with Les will be able to be heard on the radio station as well. So now, but there is that delay. So let me see here. We've got, I have an engineer sticking his hand in. You can't see it. Pretty slick how that happened. There he was. His hand was right here in front of me, and you didn't see it. So anyway, are you all seeing me and hearing me on your computer on Live with Les? And are you able to also listen on the radio station? You should be able to, so that's wonderful. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. Let's do this. Let's get a song and play a song on the radio station. And while that's going on, I want to keep talking to you Live with Les with the video stuff and kind of see how that goes. What song's coming up? What can we do? Oh, ladies and gentlemen, wait a minute. Let me do this right here. Warning, warning, danger, danger. Warning, warning, danger, danger. A real Southern gospel alert. Warning, warning, danger, danger. The Happy Goodmans, I believe he's coming back, just like he said. Okay, so you should be hearing the Happy Goodmans on the radio station. If you have the app, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. And you're hearing the greatest song in the history of all the world. Yet, I'm still talking to you on Live with Les. So, is it working? Is it working? Chris, I really trust you on this. So, weigh in, Chris. Did you hear? Can you listen to the radio station now and you're not hearing me talk on the air? Give me the thumbs up or thumbs down on that. Yet at the same time, if you want to hang with us here in the studio and hear what's going on, delay is about 35 to 40 seconds. Yep. Don't know what to do about that. Don't think we can do anything about that. So I'll have to think 35 to 40 seconds slower. I don't know how to do that. Who else is on here with us while this song is being played on the air? Nicholas Wilkie. Is old Isaac there with you? He is, Nicholas. He is literally about 2.5 feet away to my left. Hello, Megan Edgeworth. Hello, Donna Journey. Hello, Heather. Hello, Tim Griffin. Chris is now hearing the Goodmans. Yes. Oh, let's see. Why don't you get, how about, we'll go to your favorite group, the Kingsmen. Get something from the 70s from them, whatever hits you. And we'll play a Kingsman song here in a minute. But see, I could be talking to you about other things while the song's being played. And again, while we have a guest in the studio with us, then you'll be able to see that guest. And Nicholas says, have him poke his head in here. Here you go, Nicholas. There's Isaac. And by the way, looky here. Sold by mkhome.com. You know who half of MK Home is? You just saw him right there. Isaac. That's Isaac and his mother, Mary Catherine Hughes. And so we want to pitch that right there. If you are buying or selling a house anywhere in America, that's right, America. If you need to move to Sheboygan, Wisconsin, you need to get a hold of soldbymkhome.com.
30 seconds.
30 seconds, Isaac says. 615-788-1932. If you are moving to Yeehaw Junction, Florida, guess who you need to call? Soldbymkhome.com, 615-788-1932. Yep, that's what you got to do. You know what we have to do to I know how to do this. It just hit me. I got to give you, when I'm through talking, if I can tell you, hit the song, and I've got 35 seconds to finish my talking, my talking should lead right up to the song intro live on the air. We're going to try that here in a minute. We're going to just try that. All right, there, folks. You just heard the Happy Goodmans. I believe he's coming back. Did you hear that? Is that listen? Okay, good deal. So that seems to be working. Who else is on here with us? Donna's talking about her new single. Nicholas, hey, to Isaac, Hunter, everything's working good for us. God bless you, brother, and praying for God's provision in the Sharethon. Thank you, Hunter and Brannigan. God bless you all. All right. So let's see. I need, give me, is my phone over there? I'm going to do a little 35-second countdown deal and see how close I get, Chris. This is kind of fun right here. This is kind of fun in a weird sort of way. What song's ending? Okay. Oh, so I'm not on the air live now? Okay. I'm now confused. That's okay. I'll figure this out. So I'm going to get my stopwatch here. All right. Hello there, Charlotte Crockett. Good to see you. Charles Hampton from Kentucky. My quartet buddy from Kentucky. Good to see you, Charles. We're doing just some testing stuff. We're not doing anything. We're not doing a show, but we are preparing for the Sharethon, which is going to take place Monday and Tuesday of next week. 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Central Time, we will be live on the radio. And a good portion of that time, you'll be able to watch us in the studio as we do all of our Sharethon show. And we will have guests with us here in the studio, and we're going to have guests with us via video that you'll see right there on the screen. And when we're just doing the guest stuff in the studio and on the screen and talking, they will be able to hear that on the radio station. And that's what we're working on. So now let's do this. So what song is it going to be?
Shoutin' Happy.
Shoutin' Happy by the Kingsmen. That's not the 70s. That's the 80s. Is Alabama Live, right?
Yeah. Let me get.
Come on, Isaac. You're dropping the ball. You're better than this. You know everything. There you go. There you go. All right. So here's what I'm going to do. Okay. When I point to you, I want you to start the song. Okay. It's not ready yet. This is going to be fun. I'm going to try to time 35 seconds, Chris. And then you tell me how close I am to hitting the front of the intro. Because if it's 40, then I'll have to, amend that. Okay. So is it ready? Here we go. The Kingsmen, just a little closer home. This is not a Live with Les. We are on live on Real Southern Gospel Radio as we prepare for the Sharethon coming up Monday and Tuesday of next week, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Central Time. And we want you to be a part of it. Matter of fact, between now and then, would you do me a huge favor and just simply pray? Pray that God will give the provision that we need and that we'll have a good spirit and the Lord will be uplifted during these 2 days on the air. But right now, here's the Kingsmen. Chris, tell me, how'd I do? How close did I get? Is it 35 seconds or is it 40? Did we still have about 5 seconds worth of time?
You're going to be talking through the verse.
So Isaac says I'm talking through the verse.
It still leads up, even though, because it's still taking that as starting the song and that as real time, but plays it all 40 seconds later.
So then there's really nothing.
What we did with the Goodmans worked.
I don't know what we did with the Goodmans.
You just talked and you pointed it and we started the song and everything was in sync.
It was.
Like it's taking it as real time.
But it was 35 seconds before they heard anything on the air. There was 35 seconds of silence. And then the Goodmans started at the right time. The Goodmans started.
But your lead up ended right to the start of the Goodman song because it was all happening. The system was taking it. It's all happening at real time on the computer. But it's just the encoder.
Yeah. But so they're still going to have 35 seconds of dead air is what I'm saying.
No, you didn't have 35 seconds.
Well, this is interesting. See, we're doing this live, and this is all interesting to Isaac and I, and y'all are bored to tears. I understand that. Let me see what else we got going on. So Chris Champion said no. Now, what was my question, Chris? I've already forgotten it. It didn't work. Okay. No, it didn't work. All right. Okay. Regina says for you to stick your head back here. She wants to see you too. What's the deal here? This is Live with Les, not Live with Isaac. You people. No dead air. Okay. Chris said no dead air.
No dead air, but you were talking over the song.
Okay. Chris, was I talking over the song, however, which of course is not a good thing to do. Was I talking over the song there, Chris?
The verse.
Champs faves, Chris. Mark your calendars. The second Saturday of April, 1:00 Central. You're going to enjoy an hour with Chris. Man, it's awesome. It's awesome. Did a good job. Matt, what'd you say?
It's not on Live with Les, the music.
Yeah, we knew that.
Okay, well,
We're good with that.
okay.
Yeah, if they want.
I thought you wanted it on there.
Oh, no. Well, let me ask you this. Is there a way to do it? I assumed there wasn't a way to do that.
No. She just thought that you were wanting it on there with y'all were.
No. It's whatever.
Right now, radio station's radio.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So Chris said, yes, I was talking over. Yeah, basically just do normal radio. Chris is saying, okay. So what Chris is telling me, Brother Les has overcomplicated things. Brother Les is good for doing that. Confession is good for the soul.
So we had some dead space because the song ended when we were talking. So the Masters 5 is playing right now.
Masters 5's playing on the radio right now. You know what? Not every station in the world plays the Masters 5, but you know what? Real Southern Gospel Radio, we're not afraid to play the Masters 5. Mm-hmm. Which song?
Faith Unlocks the Door.
Oh, Jake. Prayer. He does that. Prayer. That was a bad J-Cast, I know. Chris, don't say it. I already know it. It was a bad J-Cast. You don't have to do that. You don't have to throw me under the bus. Oh, Regina said, great to meet you. Well, Isaac had to leave for a minute. Who else is on here with us? Hello, David Stewart. We're not doing a Live with Les, David Stewart, just so you know. We're doing some testing of equipment and various whatnots. Heather, who are your guests on your show? Well, Heather, I could tell you, but I'd have to kill you. What movie is that on? That's on a movie. I could tell you, but I'd have to kill you. Oh, I'll tell you one. Eddie Crook's going to hang out with me for a while on Tuesday, I believe it is. Yep, on Tuesday. So, can I send Chris an invite? Right? I don't know if I can, Chris. Let's just see. There's that. Let me do this. I'm going to go bang Zoom. I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to go over here and do this. I don't know if I can, Chris, but I'm going to try. I want to try right here. Let's just see.
1 minute.
Okay.
Then your mic will be
on. You know, I've always wanted to ask this too. So I'm off of my stream, but my camera is still on. So even though I'm not on my stream on my computer, Chris, can you see me as I'm doing this right now? Can you see me? Chris Champion. Okay. I'd like to know that because I can't, of course, can't know that and be on the air and doing it at the same time. Okay, Chris, I just sent you a link, my brother. Isaac says, send him your April stuff, would you? You're killing him. You're killing Isaac. Hello, Curtis Brock. Hello, Megan. Hello, Chris again.
3.
All right. And that was the Masters 5 with Faith Unlocks the Door, featuring old Jake Hess of the Masters 5. And if you're on Live with Les, you can watch me do Jake Hess right now. Prayer. If you're just listening on the radio, you just got to hear my goofy prayer. You didn't get to see my goofy prayer, how Jake does it. But if you are listening on the air live, yeah. You got to do this. That's right. And he does this too, but yes, the 2 fingers, both sides, unrolling. There you go. What was I talking about now? I got derailed. Oh, we are, if you're listening on the radio, this is Les Butler, and I'm actually live right now. We are testing some equipment. And not only are we testing some equipment, we are testing some things on Live with Les and trying to do a simulcast Live with Les, both on the radio as well as video on Facebook and on YouTube. So let me see here. I've got my old buddy Chris.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. Yeah, I'm hearing you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Hang on just a second, and I'm going to try to do 3 or 4 different things here at the same time like you do.
All right.
Yeah, I got
Did you see me do my Jake?
Facebook muted. So
did you see me do my Jake?
Where is the key? See, I just wanted to show you that somebody can do it worse than you, Les.
I'll call it even. What do you say about even? Even, Steven. Chris, so okay, you wanted to jump on here with video. Are you like playing around with something to help me with something, or you just want to hang out with me?
I was doing it so I could give you some more real-time feedback on it.
Okay.
I'm at work and my phone's ringing, so
okay. Well, tell them they have to wait. We're doing important stuff.
Leave me a message. So
tell them they got to wait. We're doing important stuff here.
But yeah, what I was trying to convey is when you start the song,
yes,
up the intro like you would normally talk, and then when you stop talking, turn the mic off to the radio broadcast.
Yeah.
It'll sound fine. So
I
think that's what Isaac was telling you too.
Okay.
Isaac, man, I'm trying to put under before his time. So
yeah.
Not really, Isaac, but I'll get there. So I'm a slacker. I admit it freely and openly. So.
Okay, well, that's going to make it easy. I don't have to count down backwards from 35 with my left leg pointed to the east and my right hand pointed to the west, hopping on one leg.
Think about it this way. Whatever you do is going just like that on the app 35 to 40 seconds later.
Right.
You don't have to think about, I got to wait, do that. You just do it normal. Just know it's going to be
stupendous.
40 seconds later before it shows up on the stream. So.
Stupendous.
That's all I got.
Hey, you know what? Megan Edgeworth just said, I heard Masters 5 on Enlighten recently. You know something that I'm seeing, Chris? And I'm not saying that I've got anything to do with it or that Real Southern Gospel Radio does, but I'm just going to stick with facts. In the last couple of months, I've started hearing radio stations adding some more older stuff to their programming.
Yeah.
Which was my goal all along, was to try to move radio, specifically in our industry, back to include some of this traditional stuff. And maybe it's working.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I've noticed some of that same kind of thing on some of the other, how shall we say it? Not competitors, because we're not competing. We're just trying to get the word out. But on other forms of listening to Southern gospel music, let's say it that way. So yeah.
So if that's the case, man, I'm a happy camper because I wanted to do
the needle, Lester.
I hope we are, man. And you are too. And again, one more time on this Champs Faves deal. Great show with Scoot. Great.
Well, thank you. You don't have to brag, but that's an idea, as I shared with you, that I've had for many, many years. And I brought it to you and asked you, hey, is this something you think we might could do on here? And got the one with Scoot ready to go, and had the chance to sit down with all 4 members of the Inspirations just a week or 2 ago, and got about half of that one done. We'll be getting that finished editing, and I've got about 4 or 5 other of my friends lined up to do ones in the future. So yeah, we're looking forward to it.
Man, the Inspiration one is half as good as Scoots and the Dixie Echoes. That's going to be great. I was riveted to the thing. I mean, and I only have time to spot check stuff.
Yep.
I listened to every second of that show.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. But the thing about it, and the germ of the idea was, I want to see how surprised I am at what other artists put on their list of favorite songs.
And were you surprised by Scoot?
Oh, yeah, Scoot had a couple on there that I was like, man, I never would have thought about that. And the same thing, and I don't know if I should cheat the listeners. I don't want to withhold information, but I don't want to let the cat out of the bag either. But Isaac more of the inspirations gave me a song that I never in a blue zillion years would have thought that youngin would have given me. And I'll just say this. It was a song by the Kingsmen. Yeah, do you hear that, Isaac? From the Kingsmen.
From the King.
It was from 1955. Something like that. So
Okay. I thought you were going to say like Michael Jackson or something. I was going to like, oh, now.
No. It was real Southern gospel. But I'll drop a couple of hints. It was from the 50s. It was when anybody that sung with them from the time that Isaac became familiar with them was not in the group. But the song was written by Eldridge Fox, who was not yet a member of the Kingsmen. So how about that?
Well, that's an interesting little tidbit.
Yeah, which when I was finding the song to play on the show, and then I saw that, and it's like, oh wow, okay, well, Eldridge Fox was not a member of the Kingsmen, but yet he wrote songs for the Kingsmen. So,
what about that? That would be a good trivia question right there.
Yep,
you stump everybody on that one, I think.
Yep. And I've got to step away for a second. Do you want me to stay on here for a few hours?
We're going to bail. I think we've done the test we need. Now I got to go, put out fires and stuff like I do.
Well, thank you so much, man. Love y'all. Appreciate you. And Isaac, I will get that stuff to you sooner rather than later. I promise.
Bless you. Thank you. I'll tell him. Thank you. Chris Champion, he said he's going to get your stuff to you more sooner than later. All right. And he said that you should have been having your earbuds on, man. You missed that. He was talking to you. I'll tell you about it. Later. Hello, Daryl Sheely. Good to see you. DJ Clifford Hopper. Hello from Country and Southern Gospel, Northern Ireland. Well, what about that, DJ? God bless you. Good to see you. Hey, Terry Carter. We're just testing some stuff. Heather Twos. Eddie's always there. He lives there. I know Eddie and we hang out a lot. Hello, Nathan Lane from West Virginia. Curtis Brock. Everybody. Good to see you. Okay. So do we know we're good and we know what we're doing and we'll be ready for Monday and Tuesday. Okay. Well, this was just a test. God bless you all. And we'll see you. Now, quick reminder, I am not going to be able to do Live with Les tonight. I'm sorry. I apologize. But next Monday and Tuesday, though, you're going to be sick to death of me. 7A to 7P, Monday, Tuesday, Sharethon time, tons of giveaways, and we're going to just share the need of the station, and you folks will hopefully help, and we'll keep Real Southern Gospel coming your way 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, okay? So, Lord willing, we will see you next Monday, 7 a.m. Central Time. God bless you all.